AI art is everywhere. From surreal landscapes to photorealistic portraits, image generators like MidJourney, Stable Diffusion, and DALL are taking over the internet. But here's the big question. How do these systems actually create images out of nothing more than words? Today, we'll break it down step by step. No math, no coding, just simple explanations. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how AI image generators turn your imagination into pixels. It all starts with something called a diffusion model. Think of this as the brain behind AI art. But instead of painting directly on a blank canvas, diffusion models do something unexpected. They begin with pure noise. Imagine static on an old television screen. That's the starting point, just random dots. So how do we get from that noisy mess to a detailed image? The eye has been trained on millions of real pictures paired with captions. During training, it learns the relationship between words and visuals. For example, it might see the caption, "A golden retriever dog," alongside thousands of dog photos. Over time, it builds an internal map. Certain words connect to certain shapes, colors, and textures. Now, when you type a prompt like, "A golden retriever sitting on a beach at sunset," the AI knows what a dog looks like, what a beach looks like, and what sunsets typically look like. But instead of drawing them directly, it does something magical. It starts erasing the noise, step by step, nudging the random static into a picture that matches your words. This process is called denoising. Each step removes a bit of the chaos and adds a touch of order. At first, it's just blurry blobs. But as the AI keeps refining, those blobs turn into shapes, then into details, until finally, you get a sharp, realistic image. Here's an easier way to imagine it. Think of sculpting. A block of marble starts rough and undefined. The sculptor chips away piece by piece until the figure emerges. Diffusion models work the same way, except they chip away at digital noise instead of stone. But what makes the images so creative, so unique? That comes from the scale of training. These models are trained on billions of images. They're not copying any one picture. They're learning patterns across everything. So when you ask for a cyberpunk city with neon dragons flying through the sky, the AI combines elements it has learned, city skylines, neon colors, dragon wings, and fuses them into something new. It's not memory, it's synthesis. There's also a special trick called latent space. Instead of working with raw pixels directly, the AI compresses images into a hidden representation, like a shorthand version of reality. In this hidden space, concepts like cat, car, or castle can be blended, stretched, or combined in ways that raw pixels could never allow. This is why AI can create wild hybrids, like a cat made of sushi, or a castle floating in space. The AI is moving through that hidden map of concepts, mixing them in new ways. Of course, it's not perfect. Sometimes hands come out with 6 fingers, or faces look a little off. That's because the AI doesn't truly understand what it's creating. It doesn't know what a hand is, only that a hand usually looks like a certain pattern of shapes. When the data is messy, the results can be strange. Still, the results are astonishing. Artists are using these tools for concept art, marketing, even filmmaking. Everyday users are making digital posters, book covers, and memes. AI image generators are reshaping creativity, lowering the barrier for anyone to turn ideas into visuals. So next time you see an AI-generated masterpiece, remember, it started as random static. Noise was slowly sculpted into order, guided by a model trained on billions of images. That's the magic of diffusion, transforming chaos into imagination, and imagination into reality. The rise of AI art isn't the end of human creativity. It's the beginning of a new collaboration between people and machines. The AI provides the canvas, but your words, your prompts, and your vision guide the final masterpiece. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We'll keep bringing you simple, clear explanations of AI, coding, gadgets, and the future of technology.